You probably clicked on today's video because you are a college grad. Congratulations. Not many people have college degrees out here, and it's a huge accomplishment and you should be proud of it. For some of you, the reality of the real world might be setting in. You might be hearing some no's, some rejections, some jobs telling you that you just don't have enough experience, which is so discouraging to hear because you just spent the last 4 years working hard. The big question: was college worth it? I am going to say yes. If you had asked me 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, even last year, I would have told you, hell no, college was not worth it. Save your coins and don't waste your time. It wasn't worth it. But now that I've come up on my 4-year anniversary of graduating from college, I have a change of heart. I've experienced so much, not only personally, but professionally, and I felt like I had something to say. College is worth it in terms of your level of professionalism. I may not have remembered, what I learned in my horticulture course, but I do remember the little things that have really made a big difference in the workplace. There are things in college that you just simply do not learn in the workforce. You're not gonna get pulled to the side of like, hey, this is how you run a conference call or a board meeting or whatever. And even if you don't go to college, these are skills that you can pick up. However, I've just kind of reflected and sat back and realized if I didn't go to college, I wouldn't have known these tips and these tricks and these ways to really make myself stand out in the workplace. In college, you're forced to send emails and do public speaking. You really get pushed out of your comfort zone. And I feel like all of the experiences that I had in college have helped catapult me to promotions and jobs that I didn't even think that I would have access to. Opportunities, okay? I am telling you, just that piece of paper, that expensive piece of paper, will sometimes get you into rooms that you never thought you would have access to. A couple years ago, I went into a job. I was gonna be a makeup artist there. That was gonna be my job. And so when I went in to interview with a bigger boss, they were kind of just blown away by my overall professionalism, and they saw on my resume that I had a bachelor's degree, and they said, hey, we're here, we know you're here to be a makeup artist, but we have this management position that really we think that you'd be a great fit for. What do you think? I ended up making several dollars more an hour as a manager than I would have as a makeup artist. And that's just one example of the opportunities and the doors that just automatically open just because you have that piece of paper. I remember last year I had a conversation with someone who also worked in the beauty industry with me. I was just really discouraged and just telling her I didn't feel like college was worth it. And she told me, I get it. When you first get out of college, those first few years, it's really rough and it seems like it wasn't worth it. But now I'm 10 years out of college, I can definitely tell you it's opened doors for me that nothing else could. The opportunities and the possibilities are endless, honey, okay? Student loans. Student loans. Student loans, yeah, they make me groan. Yeah, I don't like them. Nobody wants to pay them. Okay, that was my really horrible student loan song. The main thing about college for me that I was the most resentful about when I got out was my student loans. I had several, and I still do, I have several $1,000s of student loan debt. And when I got out of college, I didn't get into a job that I felt was high paying. I didn't feel like it was, what I was worth as an employee. And I had a really hard time making my student loan payments. I was paying like $700 a month. It was ridiculous. And I just felt so discouraged, and I felt like, why would I do this to myself? Why did I pull out all this money to go to school and I'm spending more money from my paycheck, trying to pay it back? Student loan situation, it's gotten so much better. It took a couple years of getting on the phone and complaining and saying, hey, this is too much. Can we lower my interest rates? Can we do this? Can we do that? There are a lot of programs out there to help student loan forgiveness. You can do consolidation. There are ways around it. You just got to be really firm. And the student loan people on the phone, sometimes they're so mean, but you just got to be tough and stand your ground and don't take no for an answer. I'm finally starting to see progress on my student loans and starting to see that number go down a little bit. But this has been 4 years in the making. With everything going on in the world, who knows if we really will even be paying student loans forever. I really hope we can get a little student loan forgiveness. Tap the like button if you think we need some student loan forgiveness. Yes, ma'am. Overall, after college, life gets better. Your first year, it is there is no putting no sugar on that. Your first year out of college is it's rough. It's a transitional period. It is what it is. You're a student, you're probably your whole life from kindergarten all the way up to 16th grade. You've basically spent your entire life in school, and now you are just pushed into the real world. And it's scary, it's uncomfortable, it's different. But I will say that it gets better. Just stay strong and believe that better days will come. I had such a negative mindset when I graduated college. I never thought things would get better. At my lowest point, I remember I was getting ready to go to work and I was drinking wine at like 8 in the morning. I didn't get drunk, but I was like sipping wine because I was that upset and that depressed over post-grad life. I really hope that this kind of lifts your spirits up and lets you know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel and things will get better. Nothing good lasts forever, but neither does anything bad. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on the bells if you had a good time, because I drop 2 videos every week, or at least I tried to. Don't forget, y'all, life is too short to be anything but fabulous, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.